Alright, hello everybody. How are you doing this evening? I don't know what it shows in Twitch anymore. I just started the stream anyway. So, I had tried starting the stream, but apparently my mic was disabled. Hopefully it works now. Hey, what's going on, Discamera? Profitable Sunday. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. What'd you do? Good commissions? Productive. I mean, it could be both. I gotta figure out where I am. Why I stopped that stream where I did. Essentially both. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Fuck's sake. Hit off things, but isn't that a good thing? It was productive and profitable, man. I thought it would be. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hope everything turns out okay. I don't even know what's going on, but... I want to hear that you're down. Hope your day has been good. It's been long. It's just been long. I'm tired. I'm really tired, but the good thing is I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so maybe I can make this stream a little bit longer. Because I'm playing a lot of Lunar, and... well, I'm having a good time. I do realize that this series has been going for quite some time. So we need to kind of speed it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much. We're like right near the end of the game. So I get done with this dungeon, then it's the final dungeon of the main game, and then it's the epilogue. And the epilogue's not too long, so... 4 or 5, maybe? Depending on how well those streams go. So, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I know Ichibuti wants me to do some Lunar 1. I like doing these long-form streams. I really do. And the ironic part about saying no more RPGs on the stream, probably not because I don't want to do it, but, I'm gonna hold off on doing something, like, more unique. Because the 4-job fiesta is coming up for Final Fantasy V. I think it's coming up in June. So, with that game coming up, I'm planning on every single time I play that game, because I'm going to play the Pixel Remaster, to play it here on Twitch for every single time I play the game, like all the way through. That's my plan. I want to do that. Mostly because we have our patron Lyle, who's big into the 4-job fiesta. I don't know if he's ever going to come back on a regular basis. That's completely and totally up to him. I'm not trying to throw shade. It sounds like it. It sounded awful, but I know he's a big fan of Final Fantasy V, and he introduced us to the 4-job Fiesta. So I'm going to be trying to stream that and have a good time with it. I think I can. I think I was supposed to head this way. If not, oh well, I just wasted a bunch of time. I don't know if I came this way. I need a map of this place. Enjoy the music. Red Dragon Cave map. Going on anymore. Hey, what's going on, Booty? Okay, see, the 4-job Fiesta is when, it's Final Fantasy V, and you play the game normally, but every single time you get to a crystal, you can only use one of those jobs. I'm doing okay, Booty. I don't know where I am right now. I forgot where I left off on the stream because it's been 2 weeks. I'm doing this like an idiot again. So I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. I probably have to head back. I've wasted a bunch of time. I started off the stream with my mic disconnected. So it's kind of been a hectic start. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do right now. And of course, this game is by working design, so every single time I lose a ton of HP, and I have to replenish my people with the MP that's not there. I might have to use the White Dragon here, because I don't know where I am in this stupid fucking dungeon. I just have no idea. I just ranted. And it's all my fault. Like, I don't place the blame on anybody else. It's all my fault. It's not the game's fault. Yeah, there's no point in pre-registering, really. I'm just gonna wait until it really starts, because there's some things going on in terms of how it starts and when it starts and everything like that. But yeah, after this game, I'm going to be streaming, and not just on Sundays. I think I'm just going to be streaming regularly the Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta until I beat it. And I think that's going to be a good time, because that'll be on Saturdays and Sundays, so we can all play Final Fantasy V together. I worked this weekend. It was a drill weekend, and the command I work at works drill weekends, so I worked. Where's the White Dragon? I know I'm sounding... I can't leave! I can't leave! I can't leave this dungeon! So I have no idea where I'm going. I'm running out of magic. I hate being a pessimist about shit right now. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not coming off as, like, too whatever I am. Just trying to... So whenever I'm lost, I get very, very frustrated. And right now I'm very frustrated, because I am lost. And I can't see a real map of what I'm supposed to be doing, or where I am. Again, it's my fault. I'm not playing Lunar Legend. I can't find a map because this game is so obscure. For some reason. I can find the ones for the newer, like the PlayStation version. This is the Red Dragon Cave, yes. This is the Red Dragon Cave. Please don't freeze. Okay. So, let's try this way. That's where I came from. This random battle encounter rate is it's not that bad, but it's driving me crazy. Attack, attack. Hey, what's going on there, Gringo Mandingo? It's nice to see you here. At least my magic experience points are going up quite a bit. Done with the weekly challenges on Halo Infinite. Yeah, I've seen you talk about it in the Discord chat. Come the fuck on! Yeah, she's worthless, dude. She is worthless. Magic doesn't do crap for damage. I don't know, dude. This is from last time. I don't know where I'm at. I just don't know where I'm at. Okay, so I did go the wrong way. So, fuck. I need to stop being so angry. Yeah, I know, right? At least I'm gonna probably gain a ton of levels inadvertently, which is, you know, that never hurts. Never hurts. I wish you could buy, like, starlights, because I need them for Ronfar. Seriously need them for Ronfar, because I have screwed myself. Go up, stop fucking around, dude, and just get to the end of this dungeon. You were almost at the end of this dungeon last week, and now I have just made this completely miserable for myself. Fire of Dragon Force on the Sega Saturn. Praise Saturn. You know, Demon, the original remakes slash remasters of Lunar, the Silver Star Story, and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete were on the Sega Saturn. So there are Sega Saturn versions of this game. Not in English. But they do exist. Want to stop fighting enemies. I just do. Tired of this. Tired of this. Ringo rides on a flaming skateboard. What's going on, Ringo? It's been a while since I've seen you around. How you doing, man? Llama, holy shit, we're just getting everybody in right now. I will take it. What's going on, everybody? You know what? With the more people getting in here, it makes me happier. It makes me happier. I've been in a really bad mood, Ringo and Llama. I've been in a really bad mood. But you guys coming in here with everybody else in here, it's just, it's incrementally increasing my positive mental state. So, I had to try to fight at the scene of Goob's Genie fighting the Rock. I mean, we all know who would win in that one. More random battles in this Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I wouldn't know. I haven't played that, but Pokemon does have a lot of random battles like that. Christ. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is garbage. My kids had fun with it. They enjoyed it. It does look nice. It's not my type of game, but my kids did enjoy it, especially my oldest one. He had a good time with it. Yeah, thank you, Llama. I should be really happy because yesterday I got promoted. It's different. I enjoyed it a little bit, wasn't it? The only Pokemon game I played after X was Legends, so I can't comment. There you go, Gene. Yeah. Slay. Yas. I think that's how it goes. That's what the kids say, yas. I don't think they say that anymore. I'm so behind the times. I'm so old. Stick the OG Pokemon red or yellow. I can see that. Okay. I want to know if there's a treasure chest in here. Maybe I can find something that will tell me if there's a treasure chest in here. It doesn't look like I can find something. That's the Black Dragon Cave. That's Red Dragon Cave. I like how these maps are different. That's quite satisfying. Just let me know where I need to go, dude. You can't. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. You know, Pokemon Blue, sorry, the Pokemon. I can't keep up with that shit either. There used to be 151, now there's like 650 or some shit. Yeah, the maps are different in the PlayStation version. I am seeing. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. Out where I am. Not having fun. I'm never having fun in this game, and I think I should be having fun. Guys always come here and I always complain about this because I get lost and I don't think I'm playing it often enough. I think that's what the issue is, really. I'm way over leveled, by the way. I've heard that. What's the plant one? Like Gardevoir? The one that's like has attract and all that stuff that I've seen plenty of Rule 30, 34 with or something. Someone tell this nerd to get in voice chat. Oh, voice chat. You know what? This is going to be a lot better. Now that Shane's here. Hey, Shane.
No. Hi.
This will make things better, I think. I am just been a very, very grumpy person all stream right now.
I was like, that's not a good sign.
No.
What am I here to try and save?
Me being grumpy.
Oh.
Extremely grumpy.
Okay.
I should be happy today, man. Like yesterday, I got promoted to senior chief. And
oh yeah, congrats on that, by the way. I saw the photos of military things that I didn't understand. I was like, this looks important.
Yeah, I essentially I've gotten to the second highest pay grade possible for an enlisted person in the Navy. So, well, just in the military, but they're not going to pay me for like a couple months, almost a year.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't expect that. I mean, come on now.
But yeah, yesterday was a good day in that sense. And once that paycheck comes in, it's gonna be a good day. But I don't want to talk too much about that. It's an accomplishment, and it also means that they may move me away.
Oh, cool. That's a thing you didn't mention yet. That's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, whatever, right?
Passing.
Like, we do this entire podcast virtually at this point, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, it depends where I go. That too, and what I have to do where I
Oh,
go. Yeah.
that's true. Well, I'll put you in the middle of nowhere with a tin can and a string.
That was Diego Garcia.
Yeah.
In Bahrain, when I went to Bahrain, like, I had everything I needed for a good internet connection and everything. Like, we could have done it there, but I was just never there. So it's like one or the other. Right. But yeah, like, you know, like, before I went to where I was at this time, if I got advanced last year, remember I was telling you they weren't going to let me go to where I was going. I put that out. So now that I've advanced, they're like, well, you're obviously in a slot you're not supposed to be in. You're a pay grade higher than the billet that you're assigned to. So we are going to put you in the right place. And
great.
I'm like, I don't like this, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think ultimately it's just going to come down to I'm going to end up retiring, and this is my... I've had a feeling about this anyway, but this is essentially, militarily, I'm on my last set of orders. So, there's that. Timbuktu. We don't have a place in Timbuktu. And see, GC Freak, the thing is like, you were in the Army, and in the Army advancement makes sense. Where you don't get more responsibilities until you start getting paid. The Navy reverses that. I don't know why we do that, but we do. Call Branch and tell them you want South Korea or Japan. I don't want South Korea because they send me to Chinhae. And Chinhae is not fun. Japan, yeah, I'd go to Japan. I don't think that's a shocker.
What? I never would have guessed that.
Maybe if I went to Busan. Busan wouldn't be that bad. I go to South Korea, I go to Busan. Yeah, I've just been grumpy cat all night, man. And that, I mean, that's kind of part of it, because I don't know what I'm going to do. And, I don't feel like I have a lot of options in this kind of shit. Coco's curry is delicious in Japan. A lot. Oh my god, everything's delicious in Japan. Let's see if Pyro Pillar makes things better. I know I'm in a fire dungeon, but it's an RPG, it doesn't have to make sense. They are skeletons. How's your day been, Shane?
It's been all right. It's my wife's birthday today, so we celebrated that, and we went over to the in-laws' place and had some dinner and dessert, and played some board and card games, and just kind of hung out. So it was a good time. She also got a couple of inflatable kayaks for her birthday, or something that she wanted. So looks like there will be some kayaking in our future.
Hooray!
Yeah. doing that outside thing.
Go to Colorado or something. Go kayak the Colorado River before it dries up. Ichibuti asks what you missed. Me being a just unapproachable, unhappy asshole, but I'm figuring things out. So there's that. Too fat for a kayak, you'll probably collapse.
I mean, if it helps, the ones that we got are rated for upwards of 400 pounds. So,
yeah, I've seen you before, GC Freak. I don't think you're 400 pounds, and if you are, it's a very misleading picture. Just gotta say.
I feel like I've been catfished.
Bit. Just a bit. Has anyone listened to our episode yet today? I think I saw Randall in. Randall's pretty quick on the trigger. And it was for his Patreon topic, so all the patrons in here who voted for that, I want to know what your take is on the most recent episode, because I have no idea where you all would fall on it. Tiger's afraid he's going to get canceled. And I also said some pretty spicy things, so I'm genuinely curious about what the wisdom of the crowd is saying. Digital gaming does suck. That's not... you're probably not going to like our conclusion. I love that sentence. I love it.
Living the life.
Yes. We also have some very, something for our patrons coming up in terms of things they're going to be able to vote for, which are potentially exciting. I don't want to give too much away, just because anything can fall apart at any given moment. So, if it gets to where once it gets someplace that's in a pretty good state, I'll say more, but it'll be a return of a series projected. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. Patrons will have a potential voice in it, so looking forward to doing something there. Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. That I mean, that is one of the potential drawbacks for sure. Kind of having your content sort of in a custodial location like that.
Backlog of stuff on Patreon. What's going on, Ashton? Ashton knows the secret, but he's also our beloved editor. You may hear from him in this projected new proposal. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Shane.
No. I was gonna say, I hope, I hope the episode was up to your usual standards, Ashton. I had to dust off my editing skills for this one, but I think I did okay. I took after you and used your brief history methodology with the music, so hopefully I did you justice.
Also, Ashton, when you do have the time, I know you just moved, that's why I haven't been bugging you. Check the messages in our super secret squirrel thing, and get me your list. There's still plenty of time, but I'm very impatient. I hate to admit. I'll actually get to listen to a new episode. It'll be like old times. The way back when, yes. You know, I should be able to kill those things in one hit with my bow sword. And the fact I didn't makes me very upset. Okay, that makes me happy. I do get to go to a baseball game next week, so I'm looking forward to that. I have 3 tickets. I was planning on taking the boys, but I'm pretty sure my oldest may not want to go if that's the case. I'm not assuming it is. Shane, you're more than welcome to join us. Breaking news, Jimmy G is still on the 49ers roster. Yes. I have a feeling he's going to stay on there for the remainder of the season. Spoiler. Ice Shell became Ice Barrier. Sweet. Yeah, well, I mean, as a Bears fan, I know that. I mean, you hope, right?
Sorry, I'm like going and already fixing up the show notes stuff for the episode that released today. I'm still getting used to our new platform. There's some fancy dancy dynamic stuff that it does that I'm trying to familiarize myself with.
I'm really liking the new stuff, man, tracking the analytics. I do have to thank our patrons just normally, but I want to thank all our listeners just because, like, our numbers for this month, despite not having a king of games and just kind of, you know, patching together weekly content for all of you, is a lot better than I thought it would be. And it's kind of showing that our previous tracker was somewhat accurate. I think this one is far more accurate. So, you know, as always, you know, thank you for listening to us, I guess. I don't know a better way to say it, but thank you, because I mean, they're not super great. We're not like breaking barriers or anything like that, but I'm happy with the numbers that I'm seeing, and I'm happy with the way we're able to track the analytics and where everyone's at, and yeah, you guys rock. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, I think this is a much more accurate reflection of what our listener base actually is. So it's good to see. It's good to see.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, we're not killing anything or anything, but I mean, for us, I think we're doing pretty solid. So I'm happy with it. Plus, with us starting to go to weekly, obviously that'll help a lot too. And hey, it's more content for all of you, so it's a win-win.
There's no background music on the Atari Jaguar Doom. That sucks. That's like part of the identity.
Yeah, that's terrible. I would hate that. I mean, the only way to get around that really, right, would just be to, I don't know, throw on your own music, I guess, in the background. Just throw on some Metallica.
You did that, yeah, you did that with Wolf 3D, and you should, by the way.
Yeah.
Very cool to know the podcast is growing. I don't know if it's growing or not. That's the thing. I can't say whether or not it's growing, so I'm not going to sit here and lie about things. I will say that I'm just very happy with the numbers. That's what I will say. And just the... Okay, Chris sent. Oh, awesome. Thanks, dude. You're welcome. Thanks for being a great podcast. And thanks to... Yeah, thanks to Ashton. I don't think we thank him enough, honestly. And that's...
I think we do. No. He's had his time.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Actually, we love you. We probably need to talk to you about the fact that we're releasing weekly now, whether or not you want to handle that or not.
I mean, I can handle our tops and whatever we're gonna call them. I don't know. I've suggested tops and bottoms. I don't think that's for the best.
Yes, I don't believe the Jaguar can run Pandora. Yes, you're right.
No.
I'd be impressed if you could get that to work, though.
You can have it on in the background, Bluetooth-wise, you know.
Yeah.
And a tip of the hat to the Region Free gamers. They will be missed. I found a lot of good indie games for them. So yeah, if you haven't heard our close friends who we've worked we worked a lot with the King of Games 2000. We've had Paul on our show a couple times. Arnie's been on our show. Ozzy's been on our show. I know Ozzy is formerly of the Region Free Gamers. I guess everyone is now formerly of the Region Free Gamers, technically, because they are shuttering their doors, and that's it's sad to hear, because they've been a podcast I was a fan of. The moment I started listening to them, I think back in 2019 when I was traveling, and it's always nice when you have two podcasts that can work really closely together and produce some really good content for both of their bases and have such an intertwined base of listeners as well. So the loss of the Region Free Gamers is a sad one, and you know, that's all I can say. It's always sad when a podcast dies. Hopefully that's not the last we hear from all of them. As I was alluding to earlier, I think we're going to be hearing some of them in some future recordings of some sort. We do have some episodes for our patrons pre-recorded already that have some members of the Region Free Gamers in them. So they are certainly not dead, because as the old saying goes, you only die the last time someone says your name. So they'll be around. Certainly there is a legacy for them, but in terms of their mainstream
that's real deep
appeal, yeah, I know, it's sad to lose them. Thank you, Shane.
You're welcome. And yes, it is a huge bummer, but hopefully we can carry on a legacy in a certain fashion. So.
Yeah. We cannot make our Instagram as good as those guys do. Like, all of those hosts have fantastic Instagram pages, and I'm not even coming close to what they're touching. And that's... Yeah. Okay, am I fighting enemies here? I don't know what's happening.
Right there. I think I finally got it the way I wanted it now.
Fun fact, the Atari Jaguar is the last made in the USA console. Major console? I wouldn't say, like, all of them. Like, there has to be some that was made in the USA. It's just they, like, weren't notable. And thank you, Ashton, for the compliment. Flattery will get you everywhere with me. Puzzle time and Lunar. No, I don't want puzzle time. I'm already frustrated enough. Feeling better. I am feeling better now that I have a general idea of what I'm supposed to do. But I don't have all the magic and shit. I want it. Oh. Hi there.
Ugh. I had to, like, mute myself. I'm still kind of stuffy. I'm not 100% over this garbage yet, but...
That sucks, man. I hope you don't have long COVID.
I don't think I will. It's mostly gone now. It's just, like I said, it's just the congestion. Honestly, the thing I was worried about the most was just, like, losing my taste and smell. Because, like, it's rare, but it can happen, where you just kind of, like, lose it, like, permanently. And I'm gonna be honest, I like food too much. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to go another, like, 40 years or whatever not knowing what things taste like, so...
You know what? I could afford to lose taste. My body is telling me.
Well, that was the thing, is I was like, well, I guess the upside is, like, I'll just probably lose a bunch of weight because I won't give a shit about eating.
You know what, GC Freak? I had a similar experience where like I had symptoms that were congruent with what would be described as Omicron, and it was always negative. Yeah, he had COVID. This guy.
Yeah, this past week, my wife tested positive for it like previous week, and then I got it a couple days after that, and shit sucks as it turns out. I was out for like a good solid 3, almost 4 days. It wasn't, so no, you're good. We didn't really mention it anywhere, really. Not that we were necessarily trying to like hide it. It's just I was not. You can ask Chris. Like he was trying to message me in Discord about like podcast stuff, and I was just like not answering because I was basically didn't leave my bed for like 3 days straight. Caught up on a lot of Netflix though, so hey, that's good. Yeah, I was basically living on like NyQuil and a bunch of Tylenol.
Yeah, I think he briefly said it. It may have been one of those times where there's a lot of action going on and stuff like that. Apparently, there's a bunch of items I'm supposed to get that I have to get after the boss. I'm not looking forward to it because I can't escape this place. Oh, it's gonna be miserable. I have Gene do this. She can hunt you with this thing.
Yeah, thanks, man. Like I said, I'm mostly better. Like I'm pretty much over it now. It's just kind of a little bit of congestion hanging on, but I can breathe through my nose, so that's plus. And I can taste stuff again, so it's all good.
I shouldn't have done that. Here's the Ward Dragon. I'm gonna... Angel Ring. That works there. She can attack well. This. No, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're in Florida, so like nobody wears masks anymore here. I mean, not that they did much anyway, but
yeah, they never did.
yeah. Although, yeah, driving alone in a car with a mask on is still kind of funny. I'm just like I get what you're doing, bro, but also it's a little overkill.
I think I stopped wearing a mask once they came out and said if you're vaccinated you don't have to wear a mask before they said something else. I don't know. I don't want to get into it really because I have plenty to say about that would piss off everybody, so I'm just going to leave it alone. If you think I support you, you're wrong, by the way. That's my position.
Well, that's the thing. That's exactly how it was here too. This Chimera is like establishments would have this shit like posted at the door. It would be like, you must wear a mask and you must stay 6 feet away from everybody and blah blah blah. Which, for the record, we should be doing or should have been doing at the very least. And they totally didn't. And if you ever asked any of them about it, the answer is basically just like, I mean, what are we gonna do? Like, we can't, if we enforce this, then people are not going to come in, we lose business, blah, blah. It's a shit show. The whole thing was a shit show. It's a very sticky situation.
Yeah.
The whole thing sucks. Everything sucks, except for video games. Video games are awesome.
Video games are great. I had a problem with one of my friends who would constantly go to Facebook and talk about how terrible it was that, you know, the people wouldn't wear a mask, and showed how selfish they were here in Florida, how everyone was a redneck and everyone was terrible. And he posted that on Facebook, and if you didn't wear a mask, you were essentially, you know, Hitler incarnate. And then I got kicked off the pool team that he was a part of, that he would go to every Thursday and not wear a mask there himself. It's like, oh. And it's like, the reason I couldn't go there was because of COVID, and my job told me if I went there I would get in trouble for going out to public places. So, I listened to that messaging. So, there are those people out there that they like to be very performative and tell you they care deeply about the situation, and then when it really comes down to it, they just don't. And that's what sucks. And that makes everything, like, more difficult, honestly. Because, like, how are you going to take anything seriously? How's anyone going to take anything seriously when the people that tell you to take it seriously don't? That's the travesty.
Yeah.
Passive assistance. This is all allies. Sweet. Okay.
So, hey Randall, are you still here somewhere? I see you're playing Elden Ring. How's that going? I actually haven't played in like weeks. I need to get back to it. I think all of you are on like New Game Plus at this point.
Spock Cannon. Randall's not here, apparently.
Wah, wah.
was actually often the match driver.
I mean, it's in your name, so I feel like I need to cut you some slack for that, I guess.
Exactly. Wait, no! No! What was that? I was supposed to be protected. I cast protect. Did I miss something?
Well, we certainly didn't miss you getting wrecked by that dragon. That's for sure.
Alright, well, I won. With my character.
Red.
It's a lot of match points. And here I gain a level. Well, you're gonna gain a lot of levels when your other characters are dead. Save state there. Alright, so we unlocked the fourth one here. And this is a motherfucker to get out of. Bummer. How come nothing happened? Are you sure that you're the red dragon? Maybe you're really just an annoying little flying cat. But I'm supposed to be a red dragon. Ruby, don't be afraid to claim what is yours. What? Lucia? I'm not scared of anything. What are you talking about? Your fear is what prevents the power from embracing you. You can sense my
fear is the mind killer.
It is. I just don't want to leave all of you if I change into the red dragon. But I do have this strange feeling. I've seen the other dragons. Something's changed inside of me. I think I'm scared to grow up. Ruby's a millennial. I'm joking. If I have to leave all of you, I don't want to become an adult. Ruby! Hero, you finally found someone for you. I know what I must do.
Ever since I can remember, I dreamt of the day that I would claim my birthright and become a full-fledged dragon. Now that the dragon aura is released, and I stand ready to claim that prize, Zophar tightens his merciless grasp. My only hope is that I will be strong enough to make a difference, and maybe even save our world.
That's right.
Dragon
Become
aura, I
Charizard.
stand ready. Embrace me with the power to complete my destiny.
So uplifting. She got big. Is Booty still here? Booty, where are you? At last, I am the Red Dragon. Whoa! I never knew you had it in you, kid. You're the cutest dragon I've seen. Okay. You conquered your fear, Ruby. Congratulations. Thank you, Lucia. I will fight to protect this world and the goddess. Lucia, take care of Hero for me, okay? What? What do you mean, Ruby? You know what I mean, Lucia. Dot. Now that all the dragons are released, we must assault Pentagulia. The goddess awaits. Ah, back to traveling size. Now, if I can just get Null to show me that morphin trick. Anyway, here, take this, Hero. You're gonna need it, I'm sure. See the red dragon crest. Dude, go Ruby. I know, right? Now, getting out of this dungeon is a... And they don't restore... They don't heal you. Great. You can't warp out, by the way. It's, yeah. It's a thing. We don't have a magic rope. This isn't Earthbound. I think Earthbound was the magic rope. Pretty sure.
I think so.
No, there's no newly open room with an exit. I gotta go all the way back out of this damn dungeon. Pokemon was magic rope. Oh, okay. I think I see the lava where I'm supposed to get all the treasure. I want treasure. I like treasure. They're a good developer, too. Which is something I'm looking forward to in our next recorded episode. Well, mainline episode.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're not... Oh, I'm getting a feeling how you feel about our next game.
No? Do you?
A slight one. I think this is going to be an interesting discussion. Because I had fun.
Yeah, I could see how it could be fun. Let's say that.
I had a lot of fun. Now, do I think it made sense?
Uh-huh.
No.
I mean, that is certainly part of it, but also I just feel like it... I think part of it is just it just felt real obtuse at times, and like the controls kind of get in their own way sometimes. And I don't know.
Fair. I can't wait to... I really can't wait to talk about it, because I think this is going to be one of our more interesting episodes, for sure.
And you can't even say, like, using the original hardware makes it better, because I don't believe that at all.
I think using the original controller would. By the way, we are talking about Sin and Punishment, everybody.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I listen, I spent a lot of time with an N64 controller in my day, and I can tell you that the way that game is set up, that's not going to make it better.
Yeah, I'll hold my thoughts about that when you get into it. But, I certainly don't think it's perfect, but I had a lot of fun. We'll see. A few it's one I have no strong feelings about. That's good. What's Sin and Punishment? It's a N64 game that stayed in Japan and had a Wii sequel that did come out in the United States. That was called Sin and Punishment Star Successor.
Wait a minute. Have we had this discussion before? Wait, what are your strong feelings about Castlevania 64? Because I want to know what side of the wrought iron fence you're on. Fucking there you go. Disc Chimera is my boy. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll be right back though, because I have to urinate real bad.
I think it is janky and in places just totally dumb as hell, but I'm gonna be honest, Castlevania 64 is it's up there for me. It really is. Like, objectively, does it deserve it? I probably not, but I can't help but love it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what I said on our episode about it, which that was a long time ago, by the way. But it is out there. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that was one of the games that I owned for my N64, and so I've beaten that game start to finish multiple times. And yeah, it's, I don't know, it gets a lot of hate, but I still enjoy it quite a bit. So the funny thing is, and I probably need to get around to doing this just to say that I've done it. I haven't actually played Legacy of Darkness. I owned the original release of Castlevania 64, and so that's the only one I ever played. I never played Legacy of Darkness at all, and I still really haven't to this day. Like, I think I played the first level, and I really ought to do that, because by all accounts, it's an improvement. I guess I have like a personal attachment to the original, so.
You know what? I need to go back and play that and give it a real honest chance. Because I heard another podcast called New Game Plus, and they went over Castlevania for the N64, and they liked it. So it's like, maybe I need to go back and give this one a shot. Maybe we were too unfair to it.
What do you mean we? I said I liked it.
The royal we.
Ah, okay. No, I mean, that's what I was just saying, like, where you're gone, is like, listen, objectively, that game is janky as shit. And it gets frustrating in some places because of that. But that's also sort of just a symptom of some of that early 3D, platforming, especially. It gets a little rough. Sometimes the camera angles are total garbage, and the jumping is not always super precise, but I don't know. It felt like an actual adventure to me. And maybe that was just my fucking kid brain at the time, but I think it's better than people give credit for.
And you're an adventure guy. There's no denying that. You're an adventure fan game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. Yeah, it's one of those ones that I feel like a lot of people just like love to hate on because it's cool to hate on it or whatever.
I think that's
but I don't know. I think they did some pretty cool things. I mean, it's dumb as hell, but like, come on, skeletons on motorcycles is so stupid.
It's amazing.
But it's also fantastic.
Disc Chimera makes a good point. I would rather play Castlevania 64 than Tomb Raider any day. Any day.
Yeah. That is a very valid point.
I think I just need to just go back through this, and if there's treasure in here, I'll find it. I'll come back into the dungeon and find it, because I do not want to fuck with this anymore. I'm just bleeding magic points and items at this point.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Super Mario 64 was not perfect by any means either. I mean, to be fair, I don't know, man, I feel like this is sacrilege, but like, I've tried to go back and play Mario 64 again, and
it's the greatest Mario game ever. By the way, hi Josh.
No, Super Mario World is the best Mario game ever, but
okay.
But no, it's sometimes it's actually kind of hard to go back to. Some of the things that I think I overlooked when I was a kid, or just powered through because I didn't have a lot of other things to play, and it's fucking Mario. Just I feel like they show up more now when you go back and play it again. So
I don't think that's a
it definitely shows its age. I don't know. I don't think so either.
I'm talking about GC Freak.
Oh, what is that? Tomb Raider was garbage. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. It is. Yeah, no. I don't have anything to add to that. Like, OG Tomb Raider is trash. Like,
it is.
It was a thing at the time, you know, and then of course they hyped it up with the marketing because, you know, LOL tits or whatever.
The boobs.
Yeah. And I guess to be fair, you know, it was doing something different at the time that other games weren't necessarily doing. You were kind of getting that Indiana Jones action archaeology sort of fix, I guess. But no, it's that game is janky as fuck too. So worse than Castlevania.
Far worse. By the way, Josh, happy to have you here. As I just said, looking forward to getting that list with the 20 games. Looking forward to that. Again, no rush. I'm a very impatient person, but no rush. It's driving me mad. I hate it. I hate me. I love Tomb Raider 2. I just don't find it fair to bash controls in the game like Castlevania when Tomb Raider is such a big learning curve to do basic stuff. No, that's entirely fair. You make an entirely fair and valid point. I can't even argue with that. Like, when people say, oh, Castlevania 64 controls like shit, and then they go like, oh, Tomb Raider was so good. No, you're totally wrong, man. Like, are we even talking about the same thing at this point? Like, what are you trying to defend? I will say the first level of Tomb Raider is actually not bad. I liked the first level of Tomb Raider. Pretty much everything after that's a thing. And it has moments. I'm not going to sit here and just say, I mean, we had an episode over it, and you want that, it's there. There are times when I had a genuinely good time, but for the most part, just like Wolfenstein 3D, it has good moments that I had a lot of fun with. But if you're talking about how I feel about it generally, it's that it just hasn't held up well. I do think that Wolfenstein 3D has held up a lot better than, say, Tomb Raider has. I will say that.
Yeah, from just a, like, playability standpoint, yeah, I think so.
You're not supposed to attack, you dumb bitch! What are you doing? You're supposed to defend!
Had one job.
I don't think people ignore everything that Igarashi did before Igarashi was a producer, because people still talk about Castlevania 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Rondo of Blood. So I kind of think that argument goes out the window.
Is it like...
You don't have to, Josh, by the way. I mean, you have 2 weeks, but I will take it tomorrow or Tuesday. I appreciate it. Thank you. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Sorry, go ahead, Shane.
I was just gonna say, do we think it's a hot take to say that Castlevania didn't really hit its stride until Super Castlevania 4?
I think that's
because that's my opinion.
I think that's a hot take. Fan translation on the Sega Saturn. That's awesome, not necessary. I like the 4 megabyte RAM backup cart edition. I heard it doesn't really do that much. I like the idea of it, I should more so say. I think that's an extremely hot take.
I just feel like, I mean, having played...
It did not.
Simon's Quest. So, okay.
Stop it.
Going back to those older Castlevania games, like, I don't care what anybody says. The controls are stiff as fuck. Like,
yes.
Having to like commit to a jump and then just pray that you're gonna go in go where you need to go, and just walking like you've got a load in your pants.
Yes.
It's trash.
No.
It's fucking trash.
No.
That's why peak Castlevania is like all of the GBA games, because that's when it was like, oh, we can move fluidly and attack quickly and double jump and other shit like that actually feels good to play.
Congratulations, Randall.
Right. The stairs. Thank you. Fuck stairs in those games, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
I'm sorry. Like,
it's almost like I can think of a game that has some really awkward controls that a lot of people defend and just say that, you just gotta get good, bro.
Like Castlevania 64, yeah, you're totally right. You just gotta get good at that.
Dude, Castlevania 1 and 3 are fucking masterpieces. Castlevania 4, I liked Ego Raptor, whatever his name is nowadays. Aaron, whatever the fuck. He made a good point about Castlevania 64.
You mean his actual name?
I don't fucking know. He hasn't done shit other than Game Grumps, so I miss those old, like, videos. And it's like, yeah, he hasn't done shit since Game Grumps, which is, like, massively popular. But, oh, God. Castlevania is harder than Dark Souls. Fuck anyone who says otherwise. Really? I might actually want to try out Dark Souls now. Because Castlevania is not hard.
See, I don't see that. I don't see the appeal. Like, to me, it's just a detraction. Like, I don't find anything appealing about feeling like you're walking through mud the entire time.
Stockholm Syndrome. Hey, Llama. Do I need to contact Keith about Mega Man? Because I thought we were bros on this. So keep talking about Stockholm Syndrome and Castlevania.
Dark Souls is a rhythm game. I mean, you're not wrong.
Shmups are rhythm games. Oh, I have a ton of magic. Boom. Recovery Litany became Purity Litany, whatever that means.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's take that a step back for a second. Dark Souls is not a roulette game. There's very clear enemy patterns for every single thing you encounter, and if you die, it's because you fucked it up. That's not roulette. That's just strategy. That's a hard disagree for me on that one.
Dark Souls over by battles. You lose most battles. As possible. I would say like a game like Dark Souls shares more with Mega Man or Ghouls and Ghosts, where from the few seconds I played of it, or few minutes I played of it, you're going to die because the game wants to show you how to play it before you play it. So there's no intuitive level design in terms of it teaches you what to do before you do it. You have to learn by dying. Is that correct?
I'm trying to think if that's correct.
Because one of the things about Mega Man is you can't necessarily beat the game correctly until you know what's coming up. So the best way, the people who are the best at Mega Man are really good at Mega Man because they've memorized the game. They've died. But because you don't know what's on the next screen, you have to die first before you get good at it.
Yeah, because you need to like experience it to understand like what to expect. So in that regard, I would say so. Yeah.
And that's you could argue that's bad game design.
You don't have to die though necessarily. That's the thing. Is like, if you are playing cautiously and strategically, you can encounter something and learn its moveset and still be successful. Not every time necessarily, but it's totally possible. So I wouldn't say that death is like a requirement to learning like a new enemy or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly subjective. And that's the thing, is it's not even the same across the board. Like, even for myself, like, I will sit here and defend that design ethos with, you know, the Soulsborne games all fucking day, because that just clicks with me for some stupid reason. But like, very similar games, because you've even made this argument where you're just like, well, you like Dark Souls, why the fuck don't you like Ghouls and Ghosts or whatever? Because it's essentially the same thing. It's
same concept. Yeah.
It's learning patterns, dying, and getting better at it. For some reason, that same ethos, but applied to that style of game, I fucking hate, and I can't explain why. I don't know why.
No, I get it.
It's just, I don't know.
No, I do get it. By the way, GC Freak, Zuma's not a bad game. No shame in liking Zuma. I've seen your post in Discord. Zuma's a good game. And anyone who says it's for casuals, that's fine. Casual games are fun too. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, I came to this, I think it was doing an East, one of my East reviews. I think it was East, the Oath of Felghana, or East 4, Dawn of East, where it was like, yeah, you get to the boss and you have easily recognizable patterns, but just getting the timing right is difficult. But once you learn it and you defeat that boss, it's rewarding. And I like that about the game. It's like, yeah, don't give me shit about not liking or not trying to accomplish Dark Souls, because I understand that's the same concept. I mean, I think that's correct, yeah. Essentially. Like, yeah, it's very difficult in order to nail down the pattern, in order to take down the boss with an easily identifiable pattern. But once you do that, that is the reward in and of itself.
It is, and I think part of it, honestly, is just that, and this is going to sound weird, but I think Dark Souls, or just the Souls games in general, are more forgiving, actually, in that in most cases, unless you somehow stumbled into something that you're super not supposed to be at, and this is doubly true for Elden Ring just because of its open world nature, so this would happen a lot more often. Fucking something up in a fight is not instant death in most cases. So like in that way, it's more forgiving because you can fuck up and get hit and be like, oh shit, that was dumb. Okay, I understand this pattern now. Whereas with something like Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins or whatever, and I mean, unless you know, whatever, technically I guess you get 2 hits because you have armor, but still, like, it's more punishing in that way because like if you fuck something up, you're probably just dead, and that's it. And then you have to start all the way over again. Whereas at least with Dark Souls, in most encounters, you know, you'll probably get a few hits on you, and you've got like your Estus Flask, you can heal, and so it's a little bit more forgiving in that way, in that you can learn in the moment, like while the fight is happening, rather than just being like, well, you fucked up, you're dead, try it again, you know. So I think that's part of what makes me not like that about games like Ghouls and Ghosts.
Well, Ghouls and Ghosts is also a much more condensed experience.
Right.
It's not like this overall adventure, whereas Dark Souls, a game like Souls-like is. Ghouls and Ghosts is meant to be defeated in an hour, hour and a half, at most, if you have it down. But you're not going to beat it in an hour and a half the first time you play it. It's just not.
Oh yeah, no.
It's just not going to happen.
Well, yes, that's a good point, GC Freak. If the boss lets you heal, honestly, that's more of an Elden Ring problem. Like, they made a lot of the encounters a lot more fucking aggressive, and also, they input read like a motherfucker. Like, if you're gonna go and hit your, well, the equivalent to a flask button, the game just reads that input, and it's like, oh, you're trying to heal, motherfucker, and they'll just come after you, which is like not how some of the other previous entries worked. I'm not sure that I like that. I think it's a little cheesy, to be honest. But I feel like that problem is worse in Elden Ring. I didn't have that problem as much in like the previous like Dark Souls games. So.
By the way, I'm sticking to my, if we get 25 patrons, I'm getting a capture card. Because my PS3 is hooked up right next to all these things, and that's where I have Dark Souls. And Demon Souls. I have Dark Souls and Demon Souls. I think I have all the Souls games, with the exception of Elden Ring and Sekiro. So, if we get 25 patrons, I will get a capture card, and I will stream Dark Souls. Once I get that capture card, and figure out how to stream with that capture card. That is my promise. That is my promise to you, dear Twitch viewer. 25 patrons, and I will stream me playing Dark Souls, a game I have pretty much sworn off. Let's be honest. So, choice is yours.
I gotta fight to get him to play this game so that we can actually talk about it on the show.
The gauntlet has been laid down. It's there.
Oh, well, okay. So if Demon Souls, if OG Demon Souls on the PS3 was the last one that played, and that's the one that like you just never came back to Souls games after that, I'm gonna be honest, I would not blame you. I am not saying Demon Souls is a bad game. I am saying that of the like Souls era games from FromSoft, because we're not we're not talking about like Kingsfield or any of that shit, but like it's definitely the most obtuse and like the most like inscrutable to figure out. It's fucking rough, and part of what makes it so rough is that whole world tendency mechanic that like if you're just gonna go in and play that blind, you probably have no fucking idea about, and it like has a pretty significant enough effect on how the game plays that it can really fuck with you. So I don't know, man. I would not recommend Demon Souls as like your first entry point to the Souls series at all. Honestly, at this point, I would just say Elden Ring. But if you're not gonna do that, man, if you're not gonna do that and you want, no. Although I actually like that game. I don't hate it as much as everybody seems to, but it has its problems. I kind of, man, I don't know. It's tough. Part of me wants to say Dark Souls 1 just because it has the best world design, because that was the one where they really tied everything together in a way that just, when I first played it, blew my fucking mind. That I was just like, I got to a point and, you know, you kick a ladder down after beating a boss and you go down the ladder and you're like, oh my God, this loops back to the place I was like 45 minutes ago and now it's a shortcut. Like, how they designed that world was just fucking top notch. So I feel like for those reasons, I would say the first one. For general quality of life improvements and gameplay improvements, I would say Dark Souls 3.
Is that on the PS3 or is that on the generation after?
That's a good question. I don't know. I played them all on PC, so
right.
I'd have to look.
I could still like move my PS4 over. That's what I'm saying. I just want to get that capture card and play some Dark Souls for all of you. So, 25.
Well,
this could be at the
okay.
dollar level, all y'all. I'm not expecting like $5, $10, whatever. I know this is sounding like a shitty Twitch shithead thing right now. I need to stop.
All right, it's our goal. We need a sub goal.
Yes, everyone, just sign up for our Patreon and play Dark Souls. Nah. And thank you for the list, by the way. I'll take a look at it in a bit, Josh. Appreciate it.
But no, if we're getting Chris to play any Dark Souls, it's gonna be the first one because that's the one that's also eligible for us to talk about on the show. So
same with Demon Souls.
Yeah, you know how I was just saying that you probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, but this is me playing it, and I will not hold you accountable because you told me not to play it. So.
Yeah, but I'd really rather talk about Dark Souls.
I didn't say I wouldn't play it in order to talk about it. I'm just playing it for your entertainment.
Well, I mean, you know, you can just get that two for one deal, you know?
All right. I'm sure some people would love to see me get my ass kicked in either one. I see Booty has disappeared. I don't know where each Booty went. I feel bad. I wonder if we said something that pissed him off. That sucks. Or
probably talking about how Castlevania 64 is actually a good game.
That's probably it. Oh, you did. Love pendant. I have no idea what that is. Okay.
So that's all right. So here's the thing. I think we can make that a little bit better. Not by spoiling the actual game at all, but I think with a little bit of guidance as far as like how to build out his character so that he doesn't just totally fuck himself on his character build, because that 100% will make it a shit time. I think with a little bit of guidance on that, I think that's all we need. And then just let the experience happen. Because I don't want to spoil anything necessarily. That's no fun.
At least I got all the items in here.
Wait, what? Oh, about the Castlevania 64 thing? Yeah, okay. Also, none of them are bad. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I can die on that particular hill with you, this Chimera. I will stand fucking back-to-back, shoulder-to-shoulder with you on the 64/Legacy of Darkness hill, but I don't know about the none of them are bad. Are you including like every Castlevania game? Like including spin-offs? Like are we talking Judgment? Like are you including that?
Yo, what?
What?
Also, that none of them are bad. Okay, Castlevania Adventure is horrendous. That is
Also
a bad
bad.
game. That is just a bad game. Like, there's no way around it. That's a horrible fucking game. Adventure
Also,
2
there's
is fine.
one where I gotta look it up because I own it, but I don't obviously have it just like sitting here with me. But there is one portable Castlevania that is actually just too difficult to be fun, in my opinion. And this is coming from someone who's played like all of those and enjoyed them very much, except for this one. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
All of them are pretty. All the portable ones except for Adventure and Legends are good.
Now there is one that's like unnecessarily difficult.
You might be thinking, yeah, Belmont's Revenge. Belmont's Revenge is not overly difficult. That's the good one.
No. It's a newer one, like GBA onward.
Really?
Yeah. Is it Order of Ecclesia?
That's the only one I haven't played on the DS.
I think it might be that one.
I've heard that's good though. I haven't played it, but I've heard it's good.
I think it's Ecclesia. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Nope, it's that one. Yep, I just looked it up. Yeah, I don't know. It just I was not having fun with it. Like, it just felt off to me. I don't know. I hit some parts too that were just like, they felt unnecessarily difficult. I was just like, eh. It's one of the only ones I've not finished, actually.
But I'll vouch, like, I would say there's one that isn't like the, what were the most recent ones called? The one for, like, like, the last time they really made, like, a modernized Castlevania. Like, Castlevania Colossus of God of War. Shadow of the God of War, or something like that.
Right.
The sequel.
It was Lords of Shadow.
Lords of Shadow.
Which I will also go to bat as that's actually a good game.
I do think I think it's a good game. It's not a great game, but it is a good game. I heard the sequel. Again, I've not played this, but I heard Lords of Shadow 2 on the 3DS is a fucking travesty.
I don't on the 3DS. There was a what is it? There's another one. Mirror of Fate. Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate was the 3DS.
Okay, I heard that's a terrible game.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't superb, but I played through it and beat it. I thought it was fine.
But that was they were getting all the kinks out so they could make Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
Because that was the same team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It was meh. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just kind of eh. But no, Lords of Shadow was actually good. I actually enjoyed that. Like, it was a very different spin on Castlevania. I feel like it. Maybe this is part of why I liked it. I feel like in a lot of ways it was almost a modernized Castlevania 64. Just in the way that they sort of presented it, I guess. But
oh, if you want to talk about Lords of Shadow's plot, it was shit. Sorry. Yes.
I mean, sure.
In terms of a game, it's fine.
I did not play the sequel, so I can't speak to that. I heard not great things.
Yeah, same. But I did not like the plot of Lords of Shadow. I'm not going to hide that up. I thought the gameplay was okay. And I'll die on that hill. It did borrow a lot from God of War, It did steal from Shadow of the Colossus, but at the end of the day, was it a good game? Yes, it was a good game.
But yeah, no, I will absolutely go on record as saying the GBA Castlevania games I think were peak Castlevania. Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, and Aria of Sorrow are like just chef's kiss.
I think Dawn of Sorrow and Portrait are better games.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not by a lot, by the way. I don't think it's like obvious. Circle of the Moon is great conceptually, but it has some serious problems. Harmony of Dissonance is fine. Aria of Sorrow is fantastic. Dawn of Sorrow is fucking so good. I've heard people say, "Well, I don't like the motion controls." I'm like, sure. You get, but other than the motion controls, if you get past not motion controls, touch controls, it's a subliminal game.
Yeah, I think Aria of Sorrow is kind of like probably one of my number ones. Like it was, I think that was the last one, right, on the GBA. So
yes, yep.
They had kind of refined things pretty well at that point.
I love Circle of the Moon, I think mostly because of nostalgia. But it has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
The way the card system works, it's very similar to the same issues that you would find in Bloodstain. It has almost the exact same system, except that with Bloodstain, like some of those items are required to progress. I don't think that's the same in Circle.
Still need to get around to playing Curse of Darkness. Because I'd finished...
I need to do that. I've heard that game is underrated.
Yeah, I finished Lament of Innocence, because I bought both of them for my PS2. So I finished that one. Weirdly short game. It was actually really short. I was surprised. But yeah, I need to play through Curse of Darkness at some point.
It's 2087. Chris is playing Lunar, and he has finally reached halfway through the game. I'm more than halfway through the game. Thank you, good sir. Playing Aria right now. You know what? Lament of Innocence is not a bad game. It's above average, and it is fun.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed my time with it. Like I said, it was surprisingly brief.
By the way, next, everybody, I'm going to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the stream when I was much grumpier. Is that when the 4-Job Fiesta starts, I'm going to be streaming everything with the 4-Job Fiesta here on Twitch. So every single time I'm sitting down to play Final Fantasy V for the 4-Job Fiesta, I will be doing it here. So tune in if you want. That's my plan, and I hope you enjoy.
Is that a Tinder review? So 2 out of 5 was surprisingly brief. Also, Soha, what the fuck, by the way? How, you are a machine. Like, how do you get these scores on these monthly challenges every time? I swear, dude. Like, I mean, sure, I guess that's it. I don't know, but 160-something thousand in Tetris? Good lord. Like, I thought I did pretty well with my 89,000 or whatever. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch you like at all. If I wore a hat, I would tip it to you, sir, because that's impressive.
So apparently there's some optional dungeons I can go to here. I don't know if I should go there yet.
I did, yeah. I've been starting on 7 pretty comfortably. 7 is the speed that I feel comfortable at. 8 starts to get a little bit too much, and then 9 is just fucking unmanageable. So I've been doing 7. I think I just need to get better about placement and stuff to try to maximize the number of, Tetrises I get or whatever before I hit that 80 lines cleared mark or whatever, or 70, I guess.
I'm going to get these optional dungeons in the epilogue. I'm not going to get this done now. I'm going to just advance onto the assault on Pentagoulia. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, I'm heading towards Pentagoulia.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of that, because of the way the block selection works in that version of the game, I feel like you're just really at the mercy of that system, because you can just get totally fucked and just get a bunch of complete shit pieces in a row, and then it's just like, well, all right, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this.
Keenly aware of she'd be burning lines. Alright, keep up. You know what? I consider myself to be an okay Tetris player. I'm gonna be interested to see how well I do with this when I actually sit down and start playing some Tetris. So I need to get to Pentagoulia now.
I mean, that's fair. I think unless we get a whole bunch of entries like at the last minute, I think the competition is going to be fairly light this month, it seems. For some reason, not as many people are into Tetris as Robotron, surprisingly. Tetris is way easier to find and play.
Yeah. I think Soha's broken all of our spirits.
It's your fault.
We need to get a game that Willie is a world record holder in. Do a high score attack for Sin and Punishment.
Oh, God. I will not be participating in that.
I'm sure we're going to hear why.
Well, so that's what we were saying.
Cutscene.
This Chimera. Oh, hold on. Cutscene, apparently.
Hero, Lucia, look, it's the port of Pentagoulia.
I'm certain that Althena's imposter has closed the transmission spring by now. So, the only way to get back to Althena's tower will be to break Zophar's seal. Once we arrive, I can try to use dragon power to break it. Hopefully there will be enough power, and then... Oh, Althena must trust me, even if the result is...
Huh? Scallion.
My. You've been busy little beavers, haven't you?
Galleon!
What are you doing here?
Ah, but you see, Zophar's restoration is not quite complete, and you've been making faster progress than we expected. Therefore, it's my job to create a little crisis.
I know your plan, Galleon. You have joined with Zophar to destroy this world.
Me? Destroy the world? Oh dear, that sounds so barbaric. I love it. But don't confuse my intentions, sweet child. I fully intend to recreate the world with Zophar once the impurities are removed. And I've decided to start my impurity abatement program with you, Lucia. Wave bye-bye to your little boyfriend, dear. I sense a coming chill in your relationship. Ha 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 ha! What a seriously confused little boy. If he had minded his own business, he'd still be alive. But now that he's out of the way, Lucia is all mine. Hero! Hero! No! Hero, why did you? Ha ha ha! Poor lost little Lucia. You care for Hero more than yourself. That's so touching. You know, there is a way you can save your true love. If you were to give me the secret of the Blue Tower's true power, I could. Galleon, how do you know about the Blue Tower's secret power?
The Tower of Power.
I know many things, my dear. I also know that you now control the destiny of your little hero. Go to Pentagulia and finish your mission, or return to the Blue Tower to save Hero. It's up to you.
Oh no! Hero! Hero! Lucia, you have to save Hero, please?
Looks like our luck's taken a turn for the worse. Damn that Galleon. If Galleon can change a human into crystal, who can stop him? Lucia has the power to save Hero and stop Galleon. He said it himself. If I use the secret power of the Blue Tower, I can save Hero. But that would... Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to move around and do things now. Okay.
All right. So anyway, what I was saying, Discamera, is like that's what Soha was getting at. Is like you actually don't want to start on difficulty 0 on Tetris because you're just gonna get like shitty points for the better part of your run. So if you start at a difficulty that you feel comfortable at, as far as like the speed is concerned, you're gonna get more points because you get more points for clearing Tetrises and lines and stuff if you're on a harder difficulty. And the game doesn't start bumping the difficulty up on you until you've cleared, I think it's, what was it, 10 plus or 10 times the number, your difficulty number, so something like that. So like if you're on difficulty 5, it's like 50 or something like that, I believe. So it gives you time to just play at that difficulty. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know that either until Soha put that out there. So I know he is aware of the deep Tetris lore.
So right now, Lucia is having a conflict of interest.
Ah, there you go. 10 plus 10 times the level. That's what it is. So like, I start on 7, which means I have 80 clear lines before it starts bumping the difficulty up on me.
Okay, we gotta go to the Blue Spire. Bye, Fury. Okay, can't remember how to get back there. The Blue Spire is where we were at the beginning of this voyage, so many months ago. Apparently, the dragon ship Destiny cannot destine its way through shadows. You're exhausted? Why are you exhausted, dude? I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, he did just beat Elden Ring, I'm sure you know.
That is exhausting.
That took a lot out of you. Or it might have something to do with real life. I don't know. You know, whatever.
Life is life.
Life is life.
So there's Vane. It's obviously not, we're not at Vane. There's that stupid tree. I guess that's good.
That is quite the gauntlet.
I need to find where the Blue Spire is. Oh, this is where I can... Later I get to, like, level up to all holy hell. So I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I think. Maybe it is. Okay. I think I'm going It does a little bit. I would agree with that. It does sound a little bit like Dragon Quest music. I'd take that as a compliment, though. I like Dragon Quest music. I love it.
Well, I mean, not having played the game in like 3 weeks and then coming back and doing like a boss rush is, yeah, probably not the best way to go about it.
Probably not. By the way, I know we're over 2 hours at this point, but like I said, I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm not too concerned. I don't want this I know the series has gotten long in the tooth. I don't care. But I know some people do. Yeah, this was first. This was first. That's the first dungeon. We're not far now. Is this the loose fire? I don't know. Load, please. I think it froze. I think it froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. I do have to pee again, unfortunately. My bladder sucks, man. I need to get a new one.
I mean, Randall, you don't have to stay, man. Like, you can go to bed if you want.
Yeah, dude, it's all good. It's like these things will be on YouTube.
I mean, we love to have you here, but don't feel compelled to stay. I mean, or you can just. Well, where are you right now? Are you on that brand new couch of yours? You bogarting the couch, or are you on the Tempur-Pedic?
I will be right back.
Oh, the freeze. You're at your desk. Well, that doesn't sound comfortable. As I also sit at my desk that I basically live at. That surely will not introduce health problems later in life for sitting for like 16 hours a day. You're not gonna lie. Cleaning a fucked up stack? Wait, stack of what? Did I miss something? Oh, Tetris. Got it. It's like, what are we talking about? Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Stack?
I said the same thing. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's like, oh, right, Tetris.
Oh, right. I guess he's playing that right
Yeah.
now.
It does feel good. Yeah, there's a sense of like completion, closure. Oh, this stack is clear. Is that I feel like that's an old enough reference now that
Maybe.
nobody gets it.
I'm trying to remember where the fucking blue spire is and not have this thing freeze up on me again. No, you never get a flying vehicle in this game.
Ugh. Is it even a JRPG at that point? I mean,
That's why it's different. It's special. I mean, you know how you know this is a JRPG, Shane? Because you have to backtrack.
oh, well, There it is.
Right there. Unnecessarily backtrack. Nope, you can't do that. This better load. There it is. Okay. This is so much fun going all the way back to the beginning of the game. This is, So Shane, have you been in Elden Ring yet?
No, I definitely have not. No, like I said, I haven't played in like at least 2 or 3 weeks. Not because I don't want to, just haven't really had a chance to get back to it. So no, like what am I doing right now? I am exploring the Altus Plateau. Because I was trying to like explore more in Caelid, but I was getting my fucking ass handed to me. I actually found a map somebody put together of like the rough like character level requirements for every area of the world map in Elden Ring, which is super useful. And yeah, it turns out I was right. Like the northeastern like area of Caelid is just like significantly higher level than some of the other parts, and so that's why I was getting just fucking rocked. So I was like, all right, well, I probably shouldn't be here. So I was like, well, maybe I should listen to the Round Table Hold Man and go to Altus Plateau and actually explore there, and eventually go to the castle or the palace or whatever, because I haven't even done that yet. So, and that's, I think I'm like 90 something hours into the game. So, yeah, Caelid fucking sucks. Like just everything about that area. I hate that area. It's terrible.
I think I'm at the right place. I'm not in the right place, apparently. Where am I?
I cannot say that. I think I fought like one on horseback, and it wasn't a choice. It just happened. But yeah, I try to avoid those if at all possible. They're awful.
Okay. What I thought was the Blue Spire apparently is not the Blue Spire. Which is not good. My memory is failing me now. Oh boy. Okay, that's the first dungeon. I thought it was earlier. So I need to find the Blue Spire. That's Grandpa Gwen's house. They could see the blue spire from, like, their place. They go there at the beginning of the game, I thought. And the fact that I don't have a world map is not making this easier. I think I missed the blue spire. I think one of the things I just drove past earlier was the blue spire. I might be wrong. Oh, maybe it's up here. There, llama. Oh, there's the blue spire. Okay, found the blue spire. So, to kind of put this all together for people who might be watching this and not paying attention, Lucia is saying that she essentially is saving Hero because her love for him is causing her to do this instead of accomplishing her mission. Go revive this floating crystal thing that's trailing behind us. We're fighting things? Why are we fighting things? What is this? Are you serious? I don't like how it's automatically put my mages in the front row now that when Hero's dead. Hopefully this is very temporary.
Seems like a good strategy.
I know, right? It just means like when I get Hero back, I'm gonna have to reform my party, which is always a joy. It's a joy. Just a moment. I need to remove the seal from a hidden area ahead. It's where we have to take Hero. Says Lunar takes 55 hours to 100%. That's not true. Because I have a save file on here that says otherwise. Whoa, this is fantastic. Never seen anything like it. It's been collecting the magic of your world for many thousands of years. The power it collected was to be used to restore the blue star someday. And restoring the blue star is the reason for my being. You mean your whole life is dedicated to restoring the blue star? If we use some of the power that's collected here, it should revive Hero. I'll transport him to the center of the circle. Power of magic, flow from within. Break the bonds that confine this soul. What's the difference between Eternal Blue and the PS1 version? Eternal Blue compete. One has more stuff. Have you played a game called Secret of the Stars? I have not. Sounds fun. Lucia? Where am I? What is this place? Hero? Oh, Hero! You're alive again! You had us all worried there for a while. You got 8 lives left, kiddo. I guess he's a cat now. Woo! I'm scared this wouldn't have worked and we'd have to face Zophar alone. There's 4 of you. You're not alone. We would have paid almost anything to get you back. Now that Hero is restored, we must go to Pentagoulia immediately. Zophar may already have the power of Althena. I've heard of Sea of Stars. I back that. I'm really working forward to it, but I don't think that's a ridiculous amount of characters. Could be wrong. Hey, you slackers, what are you waiting around for? Hey, Snall. No, time is short. If we don't hurry, Zophar will return. We must go to Pentagoulia. The blue and black dragons are waiting near there. We have to attack while Zophar is still weak. Let's go. Uh-oh. Ooh, I can feel the evil coursing through this place. Zophar is here. I know it. But, are you sure? Is it possible that he's already revived? Not completely. We may still have time, if we can find Althena. But first, we must summon the dragons to help destroy the barrier. That will open the way to the Goddess Tower. Uh-oh.
Dragons of Althena, come forth! This is it! Let's go!
Let's rock!
Mega cool!
Read 'em and weep so far.
They did it! Pentagoulia's destroyed!
Yeah, this is it. Let's go.
Alright, so now I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna kill God.
As you do.
It's the JRPG. That's what we do. Yes, mega cool. No, no. So there it is. That's a complete save right there. 31 hours, 23 minutes. Oh, Pentagoulia, what has become of you? How in the name of Zophar have Althena's dragons found release? Zophar, I must make Master Zophar hear my plea. Master Zophar! Master Zophar! Triangle mouth woman.
Master Zophar! Master Zophar! Come to the aid of
Wow.
your loyal service!
You know, Pythagoras says,
You promised me
all triangles are love triangles if you love triangles.
I need your help now. The opposers seek to destroy me with their burning mind. Master Zophar, please, Master Zophar,
diligence in my service has been remarkable. The malice in your heart and those you ensnared has been nearly enough
Cool
to
story.
restore me to
Theodore
power.
Roosevelt.
I do not abandon those with such obvious talent until I have fully exploited it. Yes, my sweet. The curtain is rising on your finest performance. Rise up now and destroy the opposers.
That sucks, homie.
Well, you know, just your typical run-of-the-mill JRPG creature. It's no big deal.
It's just the god you gotta kill.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, stole my MP. That's not good. Yeah, notice how, yeah, like, Randall's all freaking out. I'm just like, yeah, it's a boss. Like, what's wrong?
Ah, must be your first time here.
Hate to say it, but... new high score.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you post it already? Should go look. No, you didn't. Oh, wait. No, you didn't post it yet. Okay. Oh no. Holy shit, dude.
What's the score?
208,160.
That's a lot.
How do though? How do?
Package got lost by the way. Which package are you talking about?
Yeah, so you want to hear a funny story about that? Actually, it did not get lost. It is here, back at my house. Yeah. So we sent it to you, and it took forever. And then I got a notification saying it was being held in customs in Brazil. And then never heard anything more about it. And then suddenly, several weeks later, had a box show up at my door. Just totally beaten to fuck, I might add. With like all of the international shipping and all that shit on there, and it was just said never claimed. So according to them, you just never came and got it. Now I have a feeling they probably just didn't tell you it was there. I don't know how that played out, but that is the official story. So I am sorry you did not get the box, Disc Chimera, but also, if I'm just being real, we're not going to spend another over $100 to send it back to Brazil. So,
Yo, come on, Ron Farr. Stop sucking. Good old Brazil.
So, did they let you know that it was there at all? Dude, that's such bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if... Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know if that was something that we should have, like, coordinated on. I of course, being an American, had no clue that that is the process that you guys have to go through for that, so I guess that's on me. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty expensive to ship that box over there with kind of how heavy it was and the stuff in it, and I guess it just sat for a while, and then they mailed it back.
Brazil likes to do weird things with things coming into the country. Has a lot of hit points. I don't like it.
That's so weird. Like, do they just not want people to pick up their mail? Like, the fact that that doesn't seem to be communicated very well is so fucking odd to me. Like, I guess I don't get that. Or maybe we're just spoiled, I don't know. Because, like, we just assume that something, if it's mailed to us, it'll just freaking show up. Like, we don't really have to do anything else. Like, on the off occasion, we might have to sign for a package if it's something, like, expensive or whatever, but I guess we just take that for granted, I don't know.
I guess so. Okay, this monster thing hasn't done, like, anything to me the past couple turns. I don't know what this means.
Lulling you into a false sense of security.
That's what I'm thinking.
That also is crazy to me, that in addition to somebody, like, having to pay to ship the thing to you in the first place, then they also charge you to release the package to you, like they're fucking holding it hostage. Okay. That just sounds like a excuse to just charge you more money.
That's probably what it is. Generate revenue.
So, in other news, have you got your top 5 list for our recording tomorrow put together, Chris?
I do.
You do.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time with that one actually.
I had a really hard time too, so I don't even know if I have the best list, but I have the closest list I think I can make. Probably gonna make.
Yeah.
I mean, like with a question like that, you're generally whatever answer you're gonna make, you're gonna make someone unhappy with it.
Right.
Just die.
Well, you know something's good when Soha starts typing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got broken up into phrases. Okay, go on. Well, dude, AliExpress is shady as fuck anyway, so I'm sure they've probably got some sort of deal with your customs folks.
All right. She was a fool to believe that Zophar would honor any promises he made. He will use anyone and anything to gain what he desires. We must hurry to Althena's chambers so she can help us stop him. I should be able... I get myself. Thanks, China. Yeah. Thanks. I need to find some place fucking here. Ah, how convenient.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
I don't know why I didn't think about this. I think technically we have done an episode around the topic of game preservation in some fashion 3 times now.
What was the second time?
So the first time was the very first episode, obviously, where we talked about digital versus physical. But then we had an episode which now is number 27. I don't know what it was back then. Specifically on game preservation. It was the one called It Belongs in a Museum.
Oh, right.
Game preservation.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's like the 3rd time we've kind of tackled that topic in some form or fashion.
I mean, the people demand it.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
They voted on that one.
True. That is true.
Could have talked about Shining Force too.
We could have.
That sucks. Oh wow, they give a ton of magic experience again. I honestly have no input on this topic. It's gotten a lot quieter recently. I think it's just because it's late. So. Fury Bow. See, he didn't know about the previous episodes. It's all good. But it doesn't matter if you knew or not, because it was voted on. It's fine. We'll do what the people want. You gotta give the people what they want.
I mean, all that says to me is that somebody has not gone and listened to our back catalog.
Which is what we discouraged, so that's fine.
Not for that one though. That was past the cutoff point.
That's fair.
I think that was like episode 80-ish, somewhere around there, when we started actually putting them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you guys got like a whole collection of content just sitting there waiting for you. Of potentially varying degrees of quality.
It does have a quality to it.
Yes, it does in fact have a quality. Podcast pre-2020? Why? Just because of like people talking about the before times or something? Or what? Is it something specific?
The safety. I think that's what it is. This is the podcast pre-2020.
Jarring when people talk about it.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
Alright, I won't go that much longer. I think if once it hits 3 hours, no matter where I'm at, I'll stop playing. Even if it makes me angry next time I play this. Because I don't know where I'm at. I actually think we're coming up at a good stopping point anyway. And I'm tired too, so there's that. Immortal Bow. Can't equipped.
Yeah, no, I mean that is totally valid. I'd like to say that we didn't necessarily talk about a lot of like topical stuff because we generally don't, but I also know that we occasionally have a tendency to throw references to so many things like that in there sometimes. So I don't know. We probably did at some point or another.
Half of our show was a news show.
Well, that's way back. I mean, like,
oh yeah, we were
2020
not very topical,
previous.
Though. But we did talk about, like, I would talk about I was on the road. Because I did a lot of recordings on the road back then. And then I could not go on the road. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely coming to a good stopping point. Damn it. Over nut. Use that. I hate the random battles. Just because, like, if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't mind the random battles. I just want to put that out there. Like, I don't literally hate them. It's just from an entertainment perspective, to get through this game faster, the random battles certainly do get in the way.
I mean, listen, the people know what they're signing up for.
Hero gained another level.
Welcome back.
Justice bandana.
The Just Ice bandana.
Just ice.
Just stealing it from everybody else.
Gotta level up. Aura bracelet, what is that?
Cleanses your chakras.
Special magic. Black Storm. So we can equip it. Best gene. It is gene.
Well, you let us know what you find. That was part of when I moved over. When we moved over to the new hosting service, we fixed that because apparently, and I can't confirm this at this point, but apparently we had only ever been serving up the most recent 100 episodes of the show. So there was a lot of stuff that just like wasn't even available, I guess. I don't know. But now everything should be there, at least until we hit the 200 mark, and then stuff will start dropping off. But there's actually an upper limit to how many episodes you can have available in a feed at any given time anyway. So
You can always go to the website though, and everything's there.
that is true. You can go to the site and all the episodes are available. I will say don't use retrohangover.com yet because that is not redirecting to our new site quite yet for technical reasons, but it will be soon. Where's the cutoff? So if you are looking at the feed now, because the episodes got renumbered correctly, I might add, I would say the quality cutoff that Chris and I kind of both sort of agree on is episode 21. So the Sony PlayStation episode. That was in 2018, and if you look at like the release dates prior to that, you'll see that there's like big gaps and like things are just spotty because we weren't settled into a good groove at that point yet for various reasons. And then that PlayStation 1.
I was overseas.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes, that's a big part of it. But then after that, the PlayStation sort of, that kicked off our more regular schedule. And we've stuck with it since.
Yeah, that is the new sound. I don't remember which episode we retweaked it to make it a more standard format, too. Because we have retweaked it since.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I'm not sure either, actually. It definitely evolved a little bit more after that, but, like, I wouldn't go past there. I mean, you can, if you want, but they're kind of rough, let's just say. Oh. Yeah. Metroid, huh? Do you like Metroid? Because that might influence how you're going to appreciate that episode.
Yeah, if you're a Metroid fanboy.
Wow, Randall. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Thanks, Randall.
I mean, whatever, man. You pay money for it, so... The first one, jank. Okay, yeah, then you'll be fine. Yeah, go ahead and listen to that episode then. That's like episode 98.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. And that, I mean, you obviously listen to the episode for the full, discussion or whatever, but it's kind of where I sit with it. Like, I can enjoy playing it. I owned it as a kid on my NES, so, like, I have some fondness for it, I guess, but, yeah, it's still pretty janky, though. Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere is probably one of the best things it has going for it. Metroid 1 is green herd juice. Well, having a map definitely helps. We'll say that. It's a common refrain on this show now with older games like that. It's like, man, this game would be so much better if you had a fucking map.
Can't wait for the Metroid 2 episode.
Yeah. Can't either.
Can't.
Well, we appreciate that, Randall. Thank you. We don't have any intention of stopping.
If you want a Metroid 2 episode, I know methods of making us do one. We don't intend on stopping anytime soon. So I was like, money flies away. Yeah, yeah. I didn't say it though.
There you go. Get Randall in there to shill for us.
You know what? I think this is a good stopping point because a bunch of plot exposition is about to come up, and I'm super tired. And I don't know if a boss is coming up. Well, there's not. It's going to be a lot more exposition. So I think this is a good time to stop. What do you all think? It's been 2 hours plus. So I'm just going
yeah, well, actually, you're like 8 minutes short of 3 hours. So yeah, that seems like a good place to start.
Okay. Bye. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm tired. I'm ready to close this down. And Lunar will continue. Just a few more episodes, by the way. We're closer to the ending. So we're close to the first ending, and then there's the epilogue, which isn't too much longer after the ending. Yeah, that's exciting. And I have some leave coming up, which doesn't mean anything because I've said this before. So thank you for joining us tonight. And Shane will plug everything because, as you can see, my eyes are going into psychosis. So, Shane, tell the good listeners and watchers, I guess watchers, at this point, what's up? What's good?
Sure, yeah. So thanks for joining us tonight. If you were here live, we always appreciate the conversation. If you are watching on YouTube, then we also appreciate the views there. If you'd like to join us live, all you got to do is come over to twitch.tv/retrohangover on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you too can be part of the conversation. And as far as the rest of our stuff, if you didn't already know, we are a podcast, and we did put out a new episode today on whether or not the future of gaming in its digital form is a dream world or a dystopia. So you can listen in to find out our thoughts on that with our very special Nintendo host LP Tiger coming back once again to join the show. You can find that as well as all our socials and Patreon and all that other stuff at the link that you see on your screen, which is linktree/retro hangover. So just go there and find the stuff. And that's all I got.
Sweet.
So before Chris goes and falls asleep at his desk, until next time,
play with your it's almost fucking over joysticks. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
And you're beautiful too, Randall.